Hi, welcome to today's Vinyasa flow. For today's practice, you don't need any props, just a little space to move. And we're going to start in a child's pose, Balasana. So if you bring your toes behind you, hips towards the heels, knees as wide or as narrow as feels good for you. Let your arms reach forward, maybe lengthening the side body for a moment here before you settle in. Really reaching those fingertips as far forward as feels good. Hips sink back. And you're welcome to pause right here. Or I like to soften a bit more into the shape, letting my forehead rest to the mat or creating a little pillow under the back of, or with the back of my hands. Wherever you are, give yourself a few rounds of breath here. Encouraging those inhales and exhales to lengthen as you settle into your practice. Next breath, begin to press yourself up to a tabletop. Hands under shoulders, shift the knees under the hips. On an inhale, reach your right arm forward like you're shaking someone's hand. Then bring right hand towards the top left corner of the mat. Left forearm presses into the mat. Almost like a half puppy pose here. But we're stretching out the entire side of that right side body. Right hip nudges back. Create space through the right ribs. Reach the fingertips forward. Breathe in and out. Shift right hand back under the shoulder for tabletop. Then left arm reaches forward. Left hand towards the top right corner. Right forearm comes down to the mat this time. Nudge the left hip back. Reach the left fingertips forward. Imagining that extra space between the left little riblets. Breathe in and out. Come back to center, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. On an inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, look up. Exhale, round your spine, press away from the mat. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, rounds the spine. Pause in neutral. Walk your hands forward about a handprint, then tuck your toes and lift your hips for downward facing dog. Giving yourself a little time here, you can pedal out the dog or shift your hips side to side. Notice if all that weight's pressing into the heels of your hands. See if you can press a little into the finger pads, shifting a little of that stress away from the wrists. Then taking your feet nice and wide, mine come off the edges of the mat. Begin to walk your hands back towards your body, coming into a wide leg forward fold. Now you might hang right here, just letting the upper body be nice and soft. Or if it feels good, take your hands behind low back, extending the arms overhead. This can feel really good in some shoulders. It really doesn't in others. So just listen to what's right for you. Give yourself a breath in and out. Release the grip if you have it. Begin to walk your hands forward once again. Return your feet to your typical down dog shape. On an inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, hang heavy. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, root through your feet, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, you can look up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips, work with the breath. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank position. Toes or knees, wherever you feel stronger. Inhale, press away from the mat. Exhale, lower down. Untuck your toes, lift your heart for cobra, elbows stay soft. Exhale back to the mat. Inhale, press up to your plank, toes or knees. Exhale, hips up and back. Giving yourself about 5 rounds of breath here. You can stay in down dog. Maybe you come to a tabletop or a seat on the heels for some water, wherever you choose to be. Handful of breaths. If you're continuing to flow, knowing you can always stay in a place of rest if that feels better. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, hang heavy. Inhale, chair, hips sink down, fingertips lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank position. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower for chaturanga or the mat. Inhale for up dog or cobra, heart pulls forward. Exhale, meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between the hands. Warrior one, back foot in and out at 45 degrees. Arms frame the face. Breathe in and out. Hands sweep behind low back. Interlace your fingers. Press knuckles towards the floor, heart towards the sky. Then fold forward, humble warrior. Right shoulder towards the inside of right knee. Arms might extend overhead or they may stay towards low back. Press into both feet. Then release fingertips towards the floor. Sweep back up to warrior one. Hands to the mat. Step back to plank position. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower for the mat or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, meet back in downward facing dog for the other side. Inhale, sweep left leg up. Exhale, step it between your hands. Warrior one, back foot in and out at 45 degrees. Press into both feet. Then hands come behind low back, maybe opposite thumb on top. Knuckles towards the floor, heart towards the sky. Fold forward, humble warrior. Left shoulder towards the inside of that left knee, arms where they feel best. Release the grip, fingertips towards the floor. Inhale, lift back to warrior one. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank position. Inhale in plank. Exhale for chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, meet back in down dog. Breathe in and out. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, hang heavy. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana, hips sink down, fingertips lift. Exhale, press into the heels, hand to heart. Breathe in and out. Open the palms by your hips, palms face forward. Eyes can soften or close. Taking a few grounding breaths here. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 3 more at your pace of breath. When that's complete, settling back into your natural rhythm of breathing. Root down through both feet. Inhale, take your arms nice and wide, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, plant your hands, step just your left foot back. Warrior two, back foot parallel to short edge of the mat, arms at shoulder height. Inhale, palms flip up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, palms press down, bend the front knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press down. Once more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, press down. I guess one more. Inhale, lift up, pause here. Then left hand comes down the back leg, right arm overhead, reverse triangle. Next breath, arms tick-tock forward, right hand towards floor, left towards the sky, triangle. Right hand reaches towards the floor, left reaches up. Inhale, bend into the front knee. Cartwheel the hands to the mat, low lunge. Step forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step just the right foot back for warrior two on the other side. Back foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Inhale, palms flip up, extend. Exhale, palms press down, bend. Inhale to lift and extend. Exhale, press and bend. Once more, inhale up. Exhale down. I did it again. Inhale up, pause here. Now right hand down the back leg, left arm overhead, press into the front toes. Tick-tock the arms forward, left arm reaches down, right up. This left hand doesn't have to touch the floor. Keep the chest open. Then bend into the front knee. Cartwheel your hands to the mat, low lunge. Step forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank position. Inhale in plank. Exhale, chaturanga or the mat. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep right leg towards the sky. Exhale, step it between the hands, crescent. Inhale, arms come up to frame the face. Exhale, bend the back knee, open the chest with cactus arms. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, elbows pull down, back knee bends. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step forward, left foot crosses behind right, crossed forward fold. Knees bend and soften here, head hangs heavy. Then step your left foot out nice and wide, maybe even off the mat. Heels pull in, hips sink down for Malasana. Pull your heart towards your thumbs. Breathe in and out. Plant your hands, turn the toes forward, head hangs heavy. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms lift up, step left foot back under the hips. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale for the mat or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, meet back in down dog. Inhale, sweep left leg towards the sky. Exhale, step it between the hands, crescent. Inhale, arms frame the face. Exhale, back knee lowers, chest opens in cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows pull down, back knee lowers. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step forward, right foot behind left. Knees soften, crossed forward fold. Then stepping right foot out nice and wide. Heels pull in, sink the hips down, Malasana. Heart pulls towards the thumbs. Breathe in and out. Hands plant to the mat, toes point forward, head hangs heavy. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Now exhale, fold here. You're welcome to make your way to a seat on the floor, however you'd like to get there. If you'd like one more round of Malasana, heels pull in, hips sink down. Pull the heart towards the thumbs. Then hands behind you, find a seat here. Taking whichever leg you prefer in front. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand resting where it feels comfortable. Look back towards your right shoulder, just as much as feels good in the left side of the neck. Breathe in and out. Unwind, coming back to center. Swap the leg that you have in front out. Inhale, twist to the left, right hand resting where it's comfortable. Left hand props up behind you. Inhale, lift the crown of the head. Exhale, left shoulder pulls back. Looking back just as much as feels good in the right side of the neck. One more moment. Come back to center. Hands rooting down into the thighs, palms face down. Eyes soften or close. We'll give ourselves a few rounds of breath here before we close out practice. Or if you'd prefer to close out from a Shavasana, you can make your way to your back body. Wherever you are, encouraging those inhales and exhales to lengthen once again. Shoulders soften from the ears. Heart stacks over the hips, head over heart. You're welcome to stay here for longer if that feels good for your practice. If you're ready to close out, hands can stay where they are or layer one over the other on top of your heart. We'll close with a collective breath. Exhale to prepare. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Thank you for being part of this rad community, and I hope you have a really wonderful day.